Hello everybody, my name is Heman, and this is Vlogging and Roadhogging. So, recently, just happened the day, I woke up and I went to work. You know, the usual going to work routine, taking a shower, getting ready. Uploaded 2 videos. The Leafy is here, styled video, which I hope you guys enjoyed. I spent a lot of time on it. And I uploaded another Vlog and Roadhog this morning. Well, um, yeah. Then I was at work pretty much all day, and then I got off around 10 after going around 2. Um, yawn. I don't know. Ugh, every freaking time I record, I immediately start yawning or burping or do some random freaking thing. I don't understand why. It just needs to stop. Just probably I need to stop or something. I don't know. Maybe a sign. Who knows? Yeah. But as soon as I came in, I immediately got the news that one of the head DQ boy quit. So you know what that makes me now? I'm the head. So, some way of getting promotion. Also, I'm going to be learning how to do front, which means I be learning how to use a cash register, learning how to take orders and hand out orders and all that stuff, which I already know how to hand out orders. I know how to do pass-through, which is basically all the stuff, all the food that's laying out here. You grab it and put it in bags. I learned how to do that recently. I've been doing it because during day shift, DQ doesn't have too much action. Where that's where I work at. You know, the ice cream products. That's what I work on. It's not as popular as the main food, so I help out the pass through, which I just started yesterday, but I think I'm picking it up pretty quick. Really isn't that hard at all. I don't know, a lot of people complain about it. But yeah, I'm now the head DQ boy, and I'm be learning how to do lots of other things. And there's possible management in the future. I don't know about that, but my manager mentioned something of it, so it's cool. Yeah, and then I came home after going to the grocery store picking up a lot of food because my dad's gonna be gone for my dad and his girlfriend's gonna be gone for like a week. They're gonna go to Florida, which, by the way, if you live in Kentucky, if your vacation location is freaking Florida, it's a go-to Florida, always Florida. That's where everyone goes. But yeah, he's gonna be gone for a week, so I'm gonna have to find ways to get to work, which I'm probably gonna ride a bike or something because I need to get a vehicle. I need to save up for a vehicle. That's what I really need to do, and also get my full license. Been procrastinating my butt off. Really need to stop procrastinating like that, especially with things that actually are really important. Also, my hair. I really need to get this thing cut. I'm half tempted to go in there, grab a buzzer, and just. I might do it. Who knows? But yeah. I was gonna talk about card games, but I think I'm gonna save that for another video, possibly. It depends on how long I talk about Skyrim, the life-sucking abyss of a game. Okay, look, when that game came out, I don't remember, 2012, I think, or whatever. I got it the year it came out, basically, and I got it the week after it's been out. My dad recently, I think it was his tax return, or no, it was Christmas present, and I got it, and I started playing on my PS3. Well, I was living with my dad at the time, not with my mom. So at this house right here I was living in, and I had my PS3 set up in the living room connected to the TV, and he had Skyrim on his computer too. We were both playing Skyrim non-stop for like 2 months. Every time I got home from school, every time he got home from work. This is back when he was working at the jail, because he was a jailer, you know. He also did a lot of other things there, but I'm not going to dive into that. It's possibly another story, whoever knows. But yeah, we pretty much nonstop played that game. This is when I was in middle school, of course, because, you know, that game was old now. But I would not shut up about that game. If you ask Bradley and Cody, which we weren't really too much of friends then. We were just acquaintances and talked about games together. We weren't really too much friends. I knew Cody since elementary school, which, if you go back and look at elementary school, you're just like, wow, I was really, really weird. Really weird. I'm odd now, but I mean, I think I'm odd kind of cool. I mean, Um, yeah, I need to stop saying I need to get my. I should have wrote more stuff down. I didn't write anything down. I'm just kind of spitballing out things, and hopefully something will be interesting. But yeah, about the Skyrim though. We had over 1,000 hours in the game. I played the game twice as two different characters. I played as the Stormcloaks, and then I played as the Imperials. As the Stormcloaks, I was a Nord, and as the Imperials, I was an Imperial. And I had a lot of fun with the game. So did my dad. And like what he would do on the PC is like go to his little house in what? Can I not remember the name? Oh my god! Can I not remember every place? I remember Winterhold. There's a lot of things I forgot. Okay, the first town you go to, not Riverwood, the town after that, the big old town you start where the kingdom is and stuff. You meet the king. That town. Well, at that town, he pretty much erased pretty much everything in his house, and then spawned in a forge and all this different stuff. Because on PC you can do whatever you want. I was over here with the stupid long loading screens. You know how long the loading screens were on a PS3 Skyrim game? It was retarded. You had to wait forever. I literally had to wait about a minute and a half every time I crossed a loading screen. It was terrible. It was so cringy. Oh my god. And my dad's over here just loaded up instantly. Just PC. PC's where it's at. I'm so glad I switched to PC. PC is awesome. Why would I ever stick it to a console? Why do I always push it off? I remember when I was younger, I was just like, I want to play on console. My dad's like, you really need to play on PC, man. PC is where it's at. You got everything. I'm just like, no, I want to play console. My friends play console. You know what? All my friends play PC now. Every single one of them. They all play PC because PC is master race. That's all you need to know. It's that simple. I guess I'll elaborate on the card games aspect. Because Skyrim, I just want to tell you how much time I actually put in it. I had a lot of fun when I was playing it. It's a really good game. Of course, you all know it. It is. But I just think it's crazy how literally everything I was want to talk about was just Skyrim. During that point, I was only talking about Skyrim, and pretty much my whole entire life was Skyrim. If I wasn't at school, it's crazy. I remember we would order pizza all the freaking time just because we don't want to get out or go to the drive-thru or anything because we just want to stay there and play Skyrim. A game. But yeah, I played a lot of card games over my years, so I might start uploading Hearthstone more frequently because I think I'm actually pretty good at Hearthstone, and I'm pretty solid at card games. Period. Yu-Gi-Oh! I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! As I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series when I was younger, and I got a lot of the cards then. I remember going to the theaters 2004 to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. I opened up the pack and got Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, and I opened up my dad's pack, and he got Wadapon. And I remember getting those, and it was just awesome getting a Blue Eyes Shining Dragon from the freaking thing. The card's like $3 or $4, I think, still, but I got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards still. I have all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the closet along with all my Magic cards. I played Yu-Gi-Oh pretty much my whole entire childhood, even though I never really had anybody to play against. I would always basically force my friends to play with me because I would not find anybody. And I would have kept on hoarding and hoarding cards. I would play against myself countless and countless times, and basically build two really good decks, make them go up against each other and stuff. By the way, what you got to do in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you want to get good at Yu-Gi-Oh real quick and easy and win a lot, go buy 3 structure decks of whatever deck you're going to play and slap it all together, and you're going to win. I'm not kidding. Go buy 3 Dark World structure decks, slap them together, you're going to win. You think I'm kidding? That is a really good deck. Same thing goes with the Lightsworns. I literally just did that to prove a point to somebody. Hey, look, I'm going to slap 3 of these Lightsworn structure decks together and watch me kick your butt. I'm going to summon the Judgment Dragon, and I'm going to show judgment on your fools. On you. Yeah, Judgment Dragon's so good. I love JD. I played so many different decks. I played the Aladdin's. I made a bunch of old style decks because I've been playing since forever. I stopped playing last year because the only person I would play against, or a couple other people I'd play against, he kind of stopped playing, and he also moved to a different school. Because I would play this year in school, like before school started and after school. And Bradley, he kind of stopped playing. He was using Six Samurais. Six Samurais are really good, as you all know. It's all about that great Shogun Shin. So freaking good. The Noob Slayer, the best name for him. Nobody else really had that good at decks except for my friend Tyrese, which he's left and went to a different school. But like as I said, he ran Cyber Dragons. He loved Cyber Dragons. I also got into Vanguard because of him, which Vanguard was a very interesting game. I didn't really dive too much into, but I watched a lot of the anime. I got up to season 3, and I just kind of stopped at that point because it reminded me a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX season 3. It's all where Arcana Force, whatever. The light. What is it called? It's not the Sealer Orichalcos. Well, I guess it's called the light. Whatever. It's been such a long time to watch a lot of these shows and stuff and things I'm talking about. But I absolutely loved Yu-Gi-Oh! That was my show. I watched all of it except for the newest series. I watched a lot of Exexel, but I didn't watch much of the absolute newest one because I could really care less about the pendulum crap. It's just pendulums, your special summoning stuff. Well, I play Dark Worlds. That's my number 1 deck, Dark Worlds. I'm a douche. one turn kills all the freaking time. But I got into Magic because a lot of people around this area play a lot of Magic. There's 2 different card shops. There's one by our post office, and then there's one that's actually more out of town. You actually have to drive about 50 minutes to get to, but it's a really good place to go. And it's really nice card shop. It also sells comics and other board games and a bunch of various sorts of things. But I remember going to my first Magic the Gathering event, and I'm getting this deck. No, let me start from the very beginning. So my friend Bradley, he's just like, hey, you want to play Magic? Here's take all these rest of cards from this box. You go look at the rules of the game. You build a deck off of the cards in this box. I'm like, okay, because I'm a pretty good deck builder. Pretty solid, I would say. Because I understand mana curves, understand everything what you need, the proper limit of cards you need. Pretty good at that stuff. So, yeah, managed to build it. Let's be honest, it's a really bad red deck because every person starts with a red deck. That's pretty much how it goes. If I could speak English, it'd be nice. I built the deck, I played it a couple times, and then I went to a Friday Night Magic. This is like my 3rd day playing. Absolutely got destroyed. And the thing was, I faced this mono black deck, which is the mono black deck everyone played at the time. It was started playing during the Theros block. If you guys remember the Theros block, I played during that block specifically. The guy was using the Pack Rats Decoration Demon strat, and basically I killed him actually 3 times using this mono red deck that's completely budget, everything, and you just straight up won 3 times. And then I faced the dude, first round, lost twice. Just my life. Just, come on, man. I remember the next time I came back, I ended up upgrading the deck to a mono red Minotaur deck. And you would think, hey, this might be a small card shop or whatever, but no. It is a small card shop, but there was 24 people in this small card shop. This place is really freaking small. It's insane how small it is. People were standing behind the counters and stuff. Like, there's the counter with the cards in it. People stand on this side, people stand on this side, because people ran out of tables. And I managed to place 5th with the mono red deck after my 2nd week of playing Magic against people that's playing for years and years and years since Mirrodin or whatever. They've been playing forever, basically. And I managed to win 5th. I got to end up getting a promo, I'm pretty sure. But after that, I started getting in the rhythm. I started understanding what I need to do and stuff, and what kind of card game, like what kind of decks I like to build. And I got into Sultai. Actually, no, let me start from where right after that Minotaur deck, I upgraded the red black Minotaurs. I started stomping every freaking MTG game. That was awesome. Then I put down the deck for a little bit because I thought I was out of rotation, and I picked up another deck, which I was very confused by rotation systems at that time, but now I get it completely. I built a Boros Battalion Burn. It was actually a pretty solid deck. I dealt 10 damage turn 3 basically, and I could finish them off turn 4 if I would get the right card. So it's a pretty solid deck, honestly. And I didn't really win too much. Even though I just said it's solid, it's really budget. Then I built the Sultai deck again. That's Sultai. And it was basically just, it's not played like typical Sultai. It's like just play giant dude Sultai. It's just playing giants after giants after giants. And basically that's all it was. And I actually won pretty consistently with that deck, which was very surprising for me. Considerably one of the best players in the card shop I would always play against, and I won against him a lot with it. And it's actually a pretty budget deck because there's just a lot of cards thrown together. I had Whip of Erebos thrown into it, and then I had freaking Prophet of Krufix. Prophet of Krufix is so broken if he doesn't get lightning bolted. Yeah. And then I thought about, hey, Prophet of Krufix is really good. I'm going to make a deck where I use the Sigil Starfish, 03 Scryfish, that, you know, lets you scry when you tap it. I'm going to make it where I kill people, one-shotting them with it. I won a whole Friday Night Magic first place using this deck. And the whole entire deck premise is, I'm just going to just slow you down for the whole entire game with a Starfish out. Then I'll play this giant dude, equip Dragon Throne of Tarkir, and then I'm going to tap him and buff up all my dudes, and then I'm going to untap him using another dude, Corsair's follower, then I'm going to tap him again, and now I'm going to buff him using Become Immense or something, and then I'm going to one-shot you by making him unblockable by using Krufix, the god. It's, you know, it's like a real convoluted thing, but there's so many different strats I had in it. I could just, or Quaeus form, make him unblockable and let you scry. There's so many different strats I had in it, and the deck was so legit, and it was so budget, it was so fun. I won there a lot with it. Then I moved on to Azban Aggro. Yes, when Azban was huge, I was playing it. I copied the freaking #1 guy's deck. About got it all the way down, except for some lands are changed. Because, you know, having all the fetches are really expensive, let's be honest. I got majority of the fetches, though, near the end. My deck was over $500 or so, because I started spending money on it then, because I started working, so I can fund my hobbies. That's the whole reason why I started working. Whole reason why I got a job at Dairy Queen. For Magic. Then, I kind of stopped playing after Azban Aggro was kind of fading. I don't know, I just kind of lost interest in Magic at the time. And I kind of been just ordering some cards here and there, just try to stay up with the meta. And I'm like white-green tokens right now. Which is really solid. Run 4 Nisas, 4 Gideons. The typical stuff. But yeah, hey. This is going to be the longest vlog video. I had a lot to talk about Magic and my history, card game history. Just, wow, I actually had a lot. And surprised. But there's one last thing I guess I could say. In Hearthstone, the highest rank I ever got to is 6. Which I feel like I can go even higher if I actually put a lot of time into it. I have all the really good decks out there because I, you know, spent a lot of money on it and stuff. And yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the expansion, the newest one that just came out right now after this video, and start playing through it. I'm probably gonna record myself playing it. So, if you guys are interested in that, check it out. I'm probably gonna upload it. At least that's the plan. But I'll elaborate more on Hearthstone at a different time. I just really want to talk about the card games in general and Skyrim. But yeah, hope you guys liked this video, enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe to Heman because he's your man. And this was a long, long video. Peace out, homies.
When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's